Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip Equipment. What we have for sale here today is a Caterpillar 938G Series 2. The full serial number of this tractor is CAT 0938, G like good, E like Edward, R like Robert, T like Tom, B like boy, 0238, and I'm going to leave that last digit blank. We're going to talk about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second, we'll run it in the third. Price on a new machine like this these days is probably, I don't know, anywhere from $200,000 to $225,000. I hadn't priced them in a while, so I'm a bit out of touch with it. But as far as manufacturers go, CAT is #1 in the world of heavy construction mining equipment, and that's not because they're cheap. They build solid, reputable, reliable machines that stand the test of time. They got excellent parts availability. Blah, 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 blah. The weight of this tractor here is 29,500 pounds. The highest point is the top of that cab at 10 foot 11 feet. Transportation length from the rear of this counterweight to the front of these forks is 27 feet. Comparable machines are like a Komatsu WA320, a John Deere 644, or a K721. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like almost every machine we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine. Why do I mention that? Because we do not have salt in Dallas. We don't mess with it. You'll see that this machine has no rust. We did not paint this machine. These little bit of pieces of rust here and there are from where the paint's flicked off the machine and rainwater's falling on it. It in no way, shape, or form has any pervasive rust problems at all. We're far enough south and we're 300 miles from the ocean, so the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. Just about every machine we purchase from one of 30 contractors or municipalities that we deal with here in the Metroplex. This particular loader had an excellent maintenance manager that really took care of his stuff. He had a maintenance program that rivals some of the best I've seen. We've been happy with all the machines that we purchased from these guys, and we purchased a lot of them. And so have our customers. It should be said that before I purchase any machine, I have my mechanics thoroughly inspected. And then I go out and I inspect it if the money's right and everything's okay with the machine. As far as options go, you can see this machine has got forks with it. This is a pin on fork. These are pin on forks. This machine does not have a coupler, so whoever buys this machine is going to have to buy a bucket to go with it. It's got an enclosed cab with AC. The AC blows cold, the heater works. It's got a 12-volt outlet in the cab. You got a key, tank? This key? Well, it's got a key battery disconnect. Until it for a second. Now, go ahead, Tank. I had a little trouble getting this open here, but you can see these open so that you can have access to your radiator and your oil coolers. Here's your tank, feedback tank.
It's also got a lever inside there that you can pull it forward.
What is it, tank?
To clean out the radiators, it's got this lever in here. You can open it.
Oh yeah, it's got a hinged radiator, so see, you can see the hinge right here on this side. You can also get it from this side, so the radiator is easy to clean out. It's got a hydraulic up and down on your hood. That's kind of handy to have. As far as the engine goes, this is a Caterpillar 3126. This engine right here is the same as this machine here. This is an F model. If anybody's interested, we're selling this one too. Actually, we got a bunch of loaders. We got this 938G. We've got that 938F. We've got a 966E right here. I've got a Cat 950. Back there we got a Volvo L70, and then we've got a 621 case as well. So we got enough loaders. Tank, does this one have remote transmission? No.
No.
I thought it did. Okay.
No, it's the 958 that has the...
Okay. This one does not. Again, this is a Caterpillar 3126. It's got a 67-gallon fuel tank, which will run you 12 to 16 hours depending on operation. As far as this machine goes, all of the fluid levels are where they should be. This machine is mechanically sound. There's no leaks on it. Everything works. You know, the fact that this loader has forks on it, this loader is one of the tightest loaders. It's almost like brand new, because all this loader's ever done its whole life has been to load and carry pipe. It has not overexerted itself in any way, shape, or form. It hasn't been digging into piles or anything. It's had a very easy life. The transmission runs through all the gears with no problem. Top speed on this machine is 22 miles per hour in forward, 14 in reverse. Brake stop it on a dime. As far as the wheels go, inherently with all loaders, almost every loader, they're all four-wheel drive. As you can see, these tires here are about 75%. They're 20.5 R25s. They're L3 tires. That's an L2 plus. Tires are in pretty good shape. That's an L3. The tires match as far as on the same axle. Tires are in really good shape. The hydraulics are strong. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. There's no deflection or any kind of problem in this articulation joint here. The kingpin, like I say, is tight. I mean, it's like a new machine. That's because this machine hasn't really had to work for a living. All it's done is load and carry. As far as these forks go, the height of these forks is 4.5 feet tall. They've got an 8-foot tine and they're 8 foot wide. We're gonna run it in the next clip. Alright, so this is the inside of the cab here. You can see your ignition switch is right here. All of the gauges and whatnot work. This AC is blowing nice and cold. It is about 97 degrees here in Dallas right now, so it's hot. Here's your bucket control, obviously. You've got a ride control here. I'm not sure what that switch is there. excuse me, this is your fan, AC. That CV does not come with the loader. Here's your seat here. Next video is just going to show that this machine will run through all the gears with no problem. So there's first. I don't have much of a runway, so there's second. So we're going to do it in forward now. Again, not much of a runway. First, second, third, fourth. I don't know if you can hear it, if it'll translate in the video, but you can hear the gear shifting. So that's about it.